It's the birth of me with waves of Queen Ebony. I am your essence true escort, reminding and guiding you to you so that you can remember your greatness, that you can remember that it is what you say it is. We are in this first quarter Sagittarian Maya moon, and the first quarter is half lit. Sagittarian is the moon of is the sign of expansion, learning, growing, fire. I love fire. So I have a tempo. I do not have an altar because I am my rhythm and my beat. Boom, boom. I'm my rhythm, my rhyme, and my reason for my shine is me. So I have a tempo. And on my tempo today, I'm burning sage. So I have fire for the expansion of me, something blue because that represents the Sagittarian energy. So I also have rose quartz because it's Sagittarian is the sign of abundant. Jupiter is the sign of is the planet of luck, expansion, and I consider luck to be infinite abundance. So for my infinite abundance, I have rose quartz that's in my tempo. I have rose quartz that is speaking to the infinite love that I am, the abundant love that I am, and flowing in this first quarter moon. It is our moment to pay attention to our plans, goals, whatever we are putting together, reevaluating where we are. Am I who right here? Because if it's something that I want to heal, I am the healer of me. If it's something that I want to change, I'm fine with some adjustments and change because change is me and I heal me majestically. So that's what this first quarter moon is about. And the body parts that we need to be gentle with, and I didn't even realize this until I looked at my map that I have created for me to pay attention and be gentle with the liver, the sacrum, the thigh bone, tailbone, hip muscles, hip joint, lumbar vertebrae, and the lumbar muscle, which is why I'm sitting today, is because I need to rest my body and I'm listening. I'm learning to listen to me. I'm moving consistently and I'm learning when my body say, have a seat, Queen Ebony. I'm learning to sit down because when you are forced to sit down, you're going to learn to sit down one way or the other. We flipped 3 times last year. We learned how to sit down when our vessel says rest. We lay down and rest when it's time to rest. So pay attention, listen to self, and be gentle with these parts of the body. Drinking drinks that will help the liver. Sacral rolls help the hips and the back and the muscles. Gentle stretches. Listen to self, okay, and know what you need for you. It's Create Us Lane in the Ebony Warrior World, where we know and remind ourselves that our ideas become incredible creations. We have to mind our mind and think about what we're thinking because we're creating with our thoughts. What we think, we confirm with our word, and then we move forward in action. Create us. My ideas become incredible action. Action is a Japanese word that means for the ripest of fruit, for the best vegetable, and for the most flavorful meat. And I'm adding it to us for the most pleasant me. I am incredible action. So I am thinking of my most pleasurable me, who I am, and who I choose to be because choice is what's sitting in between us and what we're going to be, who we're going to be, and how we choose to move and flow. And I know that I am a creative genius. So what we are doing for our flip one, no is the beginning of self-respect. That's all we need. What we're doing is connecting to our creative genius and reminding ourselves that it is what we say it is. Once we know that we can create our world with a thought, we will be mindful about what we're thinking. I am trusting me in greater levels and remembering that I am my remedy. I am my place of peace. And in this Create Us lane, we are creating a I See Me lane. They're also called vision boards. You can write it in your journal. I'm writing mine in my journal. We are creating a lane for us to see us. So whatever we see for us is something that we want to create, but we need to get some more things for it. Let's draw it out today. Let's create, 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 because we are creative genius. Something you've been thinking about creating, but putting it off because you haven't had the time. You are time. You are ageless. You are timeless. You are infinite abundance. If you have no time for you, then you have no time for anything else. Je suis za génie créatif. I am creative genius. So let's tap into that creative genius energy. And that is our flip one. No is the beginning of self-respect. And sometimes we have to tell our own self, no, I'm not saying that about me. I can create. I am creative and I'm about to create this. That is how I have created all of my oils, soaps, toothpaste, deodorant, hair products, hair creations, because I'm trusting me and listening to me. And I'm learning so many cultures. My family and I, 6 piece, we're learning 6 different languages. And Japanese is one of the languages that my son picked. So I'm learning something from each culture, because we know as Ebony Warriors that language definitely is not a barrier for us healing or helping or learning and growing. Language can't be a barrier. So I am learning French, a little Swahili, and as a family, we're all learning Spanish and silent language. Boss is learning Spanish, is her language, and silent language. Like I said, as a family, everybody's learning those two. But Spanish is what she is tuned into. She says she just let her grow her way, and that's what we're doing. King is learning Japanese. Wonderful is learning Italian and a little Swahili. And JJ is learning Portuguese. Honesty is learning silent language and Hebrew. And I am learning, again, French, Swahili, and some silent language with some Spanish. So, and a little Japanese. I'm learning some of everybody something that I can say in their language. And the first things that I know in all the languages is I listen to my heart, because I do. Nasikiliza moyo wangu. J'écoute mon cœur. That was Swahili. That's French. J'écoute mon cœur. And Spanish will come back to me in a minute. So, we are creating our lane of creations. We're creating today, or we're creating, they're also called vision boards, but I create my own language. So it's a I see me lane. What do I see for me? And that's what I'm putting in my journal for me today, as I manifest who I am, as I speak to my creative genius and manifest me. Go speak to your